Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here, and it's another episode of Captain of Industry coming at you. Everything's been just coming up Millhouse. I'm actually out of saplings. That sucks. What do I have more of? Potato and veg. Sapling. And sapling. Okay, we're working through some of this veggie. There we go. There we go. There we go. Little spurts here and there. We'll work through it. Last session, I spent a lot of time. Clearing out. You can see the contents of my ship is ridiculous. I'm using the Captain of Industry Extended mod from Kernick. They're the developer for that. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. What happened to that rock mine? There it is. Okay. Let's see here. We're finishing up ship engine. Then I want Edicts 4. Was there any other older tech I needed? I'm not doing trains. I skipped overclocking and I skipped fishing. Vehicle, I have how many? I can do 170 vehicles. This would be another 30 for a total of 200. Yeah. Plastic incineration plant. Be good to scrub it up that exhaust, but I actually need the waste, so that's not going to happen for a while. Let's see here. Housing 3. Large storage. Gas rotary kiln. There's a lot I want to do, but again, I'm limited on space. I should get anaerobic digesters going on. I also should have better watched my foodstuffs. That's not needed. Okay, I think we're going now. There we go. Okay. The big release. There we are. Yes, that's why our vitamin count was real crap. Because we were just kind of stuck. Yeah, we're doing great. High supply of recyclables. My favorite season. Now, another thing I should think about is how much I'm using those saplings. Maybe it's time we don't keep buying scrap iron. I lied. I'm going to keep buying scrap iron. Nice. Okay. 1,400 still. Really? Okay, that's better. That I can manage. I could have honestly managed the 14 as well, but I just didn't want to at all. Are we on corn? It's probably time for another bump, right? Yeah, realistically... Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello? Why are you full of limestone? Alright. Alright, I need a place to just let out some limestone. And Unity, because I super duper can. You're going to export to there. I don't, hold on. What are you trying to ask? Oh, are you gonna feed that guy? Dude, don't feed that guy. Okay, one more bump. Okay, that's on lock. Cool. Now hopefully we can get iron started again, because too much freaking limestone. Too much freaking limestone. Yeah, that could just shut off. Man, thank goodness I checked that out. Hold on, is this all limestone? There should be some iron above, though. Well, alright. Change of plan. That puppy is just... I feel so bad. I mean, that puppy's just losing its mind over something. I'm guessing, like, maybe the adults have to work third shift or something? Like, I don't know. I can only speculate. But sweet. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious Christmas. Okay, that's swell. Iron is here. It's gonna be a very long time until I can get to those trades that I mentioned before about servers and stuff. So is there anything else I can trade for iron? Vehicle parts Mark II isn't bad. That might not be a terrible choice. Set up a little thing here and just bring in iron ore. That could be doable. It's glass, it's iron. It's kind of about it. Okay. Nope, we're still working on that engine. I don't think engine's gonna give me a better combat score. We'll see. I don't think it did. Okay. The other thing I could do realistically is start trimming down how much tree area I have. Because I kind of, well, I gotta move all this storage then too. Rubbish. Rubbish McFrubbish. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm all right now. Okay, too much potato. What happened? Way too much potato happened. Okay, you go back to veggies, probably. Do I have reduction on? I do. Okay. Yeah, the extra unity I'm just throwing away. That's why. A bunch of aluminum. That's neat. Meat trimmings can be used for fuel gas and compost. It's going to be ages until we get to sausage, and probably not even worth my time. What else do I want to do here? Oh, I don't have better storages yet, do I? No. Loans, 2 years left. Come on, I want this bridge. I want a better combat score, so I can find that other settlement. Just want to find the other settlement. Settlement. The settlement. That's all I had. I guess that was the whole song. Because I'm not growing corn, I'm just growing potato. I didn't have to set up the same splitter or anything. Okay, yeah, you still have a little bit more on you. Bruh. I want you to be full for at least one more run, and now you are. Hey, ship engine level 3. Hot dang. Okay, I don't think this adds to combat score, which I kind of figure an engine would. Yeah, it doesn't. That's okay. 160 electronics too. I don't... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm not interested. Another 30 crew? Forget that noise, man. Okay, 560. I bet you any money it's somewhere over here or something. Because I've upgraded every single settlement. And what I'm looking for is diesel to gold. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I ain't got it, yo. You have lumber, of course. Okay. I even got the dirt. Nah, boo. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this. Okay, so I said here was safe. Not as safe. Let's do like that. So, and this is just gonna look dumb. Okay, so I'm not replanting any of this. We're gonna cut that all down. And then I'm gonna move the coal operation into here, get this all worked out, which will give me a bit more dirt. And then I can move forward a little bit. Speaking of which... hopefully someone will come and dump some delicious waste there. That would be great. I can't trade... So I can trade coal for sulfur, but not the other way around. Okay. That's fair. That's fine. Oh, I didn't realize I was at speed 12. Holy crap. Cannot store all potato after harvest. Okay. So I think it's time for us to work on some anaerobic digestion bits. I can just let that run. That's fine. I don't have any more loose stuff. This is a solid. So we're going to set all the recipes. Something like that would be good. And I don't need this much space or anything, but just so we have it. It doesn't have to be, yeah, it doesn't have to be rotated or anything. Loose. This is going to generate a very menial amount of compost. And a much more significant amount of fuel gas, which I'm not too sure what I want to do with quite yet. Could, again, like I said, chuck it in a hydrogen reformer, and then, bam, fuel, right? Okay, easy. How much could this possibly cook off? I think I saw 14 was the highest. Yep, 14. Okay. Good stuff. Level 1 pipe is fine, thanks. Low supply of sand. Okay, I'll take care of that post-haste. So there are no resources here, correct? There's very little sand. I guess at that point, I should be really concentrating on automating that to some regard. Sand. I don't need that much copper anymore, thanks. Okay. How do I want to do this? How do I get extra materials? I got a couple of ideas in my head, but I want to try to do something without too much circulating of stuff. It would have to be a balancer before a storage. That storage goes to market, then another balancer that kicks it out over here. Normally I have them really close together, but I don't really have the luxury of doing that right now. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, so I either anaerobically digest it or I turn it all into feed. So I'll take a mixer. Yeah, you just keep going. This is going to be not that. Not that. It's going to be this. Not that. Thanks. Oh, I could turn soybeans into feed. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Okay. So the idea behind this was going to be chickens, right? That was the idea. So yeah, I've got a couple of options here. Food, chicken. I've got to trade for some chickens. The idea would be that animal feed is made by surplus foodstuffs. Oh god, I have too many saplings. I just noticed I have 963 saplings. Hold on. I'm low on wheat. Okay. That was a little pedantic there. I also don't need more potato. Bruh. There's got to be something else I need, right? I could do with another fruit, actually. I'm full on veggies? Oh god, yes. You ain't doing nothing, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where to store stuff. I guess I'm just gonna refuse to store things. Very mature of me, right? Oh, that got opened. That can get removed. 45%. Hot dang. Okay, what other tech we got coming on here? Housing, the rotary kiln, and bigger storage. Awesome. Incineration plant could be cool. Oh, yeah, right. We're not doing that. Oh, I should set up capture. So I can stash more sulfur. Where was that? Is it waste management? And fluid? Yeah, an exhaust scrubber. Okay. Doesn't super matter the locale. But this requires that. It produces sulfur and CO2. And some low steam. Interesting. Now, I can't remember. Can exhaust be stored? No, it can't. Now, with the mods, there's an allow all button. And that'll allow you to store things you couldn't normally store, like power and other neat things. But I'm not super interested. So, you need water. Oh, hold on. That's better. Here is water. Cool. Also the exhaust. So the exhaust is going to be a level 2 pipe for sure. I sent it that way, which doesn't make any sense now. There's that. So there's that. And then sulfur. And CO2, I could vent all this stuff. It doesn't really have to be anything. I could also hook it up for some free power. For right now, you're going to get vented. And you're going to get vented. And sulfur turns into some loose storage. So how much of our health is hurt by air pollution? Honestly, not much. Water pollution is doing more damage long-term anyway. Housing and edicts, thank you very much. But for now, this will help. This will help. So, this pipe can skedaddle. Thank you. Oh, how did you know that was what I want prioritized? Huh. Okay, cool. So 2.6 it said or something? Yeah, 2.6. So it went up. That's fun. Has it happened yet? Okay, it is happening. I'd like to see this drop to like 1.9 or something. Okay, whatever. Venting steam. Venting, yeah, steam doesn't hurt anybody. Venting carbon dioxide does suck a little bit. Yeah, but it sucks a lot less than exhaust. So 900 is 225. 900 is twice as much. So we're cutting our pollution in half. That's what's happening. And we're netting a little sulfur because of it, so that's cool. You have exhaust. Yeah, this is already being all captured. Yeah, this guy ain't firing, which is good. The CO2, maybe I save it for some larger containers for... Yeah, the idea is to turn it into graphite. That's the idea behind it. Was it there? I think that's where it was, right? No, we actually... Draw that back a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. I have too much lumber anyway, so it super duper doesn't matter. Do I have any dirt? Jeez, not really. I think it's just all being flashed into fertilizer, to be honest. How's our food? Okay, so I haven't really made a decision on what I want to do. The thing that I was going to push into food specifically about was going to be to get a little more unity. Honestly, just to get a little more unity out of the thing. I thought that was a good idea. Let's see here. High amount of recyclables. Hot dang. I love that error message. It's not even an error message, really. We probably have enough sand? Yeah, we do. A little more limestone, please. Thanks. I do have these containers, but I want a little more ready to go. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about starting to move over to a hydrogen build. Because we can. Ain't nothing wrong about it. This is going to be under oil, and this, and this. I also need anaerobic digesters. Okay, so the way this flies is we're going to trade wood for corn. Okay. Wood for corn. Corn makes a little bit of fuel gas and a little bit of compost. That fuel gas with some steam can turn into hydrogen. Now, why hydrogen if fuel gas can also be used as an energy source? Well, fuel gas, I can start converting my fleet over from diesel fuel, which is where we're at right now, to hydrogen. As I said before, diesel is more energetically compact. It has more energy per cup, or pint, or whatever you want. Per pint of gasoline, or per pint of diesel, we get more energy than per pint of hydrogen. However, the benefit of hydrogen is that it is pollution-free. Our people will not suffer the ill effects of pollution. It'll cut down air pollution by a crap ton. So it's really, really handy in that regard. We're going to flop back over to this and this. Thank you. Okay, that filled up almost immediately. Great. Great and good. So yeah, so that'll start making us a little more diesel independent here. Not that I really need to be. So like this, I love a good game like this because like there's like 5 or 6 really good options we could go down. And none of them are, like, bad options. Let's see. I'm still burning off heavy oil. What was I going to do with this? Oh, it's going to turn into more naphtha with hydrogen. Ooh, large storages. Look at that. Low supply of recycling. Gosh, that does not take long at speed 12, right? Like, don't forget, we're on speed 12. And the game normally only goes to 3. That's not really a comment that the game should speed up, but man, it's nice that it does. It is nice that it does. Okay, so this... Is that really a height of 4? No, it isn't. What? Okay. Well, actually... Let's do that. Then get unitied. I have so much unity, it's stupid. That gets shut off. That gets flipped. Okay, what I want is... I'd like a little more wood storage. To the point of I don't have to deal with wood storage anymore. Now, where does this cut? I think it's right there. Yep, perfect. Cool. So, how much can I store right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 is 32. This is going to store 5,000. Yep. This takes 90. I'm going to build 3 of these. Like this. Actually, I'd like this to be a little different now. Now that I've seen it, I don't like it. I like that better. Yep. Okay. This moves in, it gives me a little more room. This is still like the main thoroughfare. Actually, now that I've got some time, and I'm really talking about... Oh, God, right. All those storages are in the way. Never mind. So I said, what, 3,200? Yeah, and that's going to be enough. For sure. And then I'm going to put tree saplings like this, but facing the other way. And that'll be that. So I'm cool with that. Let's do it. Could not store all vegetables after harvest. What? What? Oh, God. Okay. Stupid saplings, man. Okay, so... Let's speed this kind of quickly here. Yeah, keep it going. Let's get another loan going on. We're at 80, that's awesome. 230, that's dope. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's right. You only tell me when you're full. You tell me if... Nope. Yep. Okay, good. Great. Okay, next. Second verse, same as the first. Actually, it goes that way. You're not an export. You're an import. Bring me all the stuff, right? No, you... Oh, wait. You export to that. There we go. And then that looks like that. Cool. Actually... Bring me all the stuff. Don't take. That goes away. That's the export. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Yeah, second verse, same as the first. Yeah, this frees up a bit of land. I like how this looks now. Actually, you know what? I have a freaking armada worth of dudes. There, just do it this way. Armada worth of dudes. Sounds like a freaking rock album I need to write. You tell me when you're less than 50%. Okay, good. Okay, now we got some storage. Freaking heck, man. Just evac that as much as you can all the time, all the time. Okay, we happy now? Happy now. We're done with saplings. Okay, those must have been some of the old stuffs that were still getting pushed through the system. Okay, what do we research? Storage large. Fantastic. We're on to rotary kiln gas, which could also save on some coal, for sure, for sure, for sure. Recycling, settlement recycling, which I don't have yet. They're not super expensive. If I were to say skip all this and go to the next tier, what's something I really need? Again, I can't do solar panels. Oh, the golden statue of maintenance, right. Statue of maintenance would be dope. Let's go this route. That way I have it in case I need it. We're done exploring for a while, right? Oh, yeah. So much of this stuff looks like it's ready. I can't move this, can I? Ah, dang it. I hoped I could. I hoped I could. I'm waiting to see if this guy is done for a while. Nope, you're still hopping and chopping. Cannot store all the wheat after harvest. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, yes, okay. What am I short on now? I could do a potato and a fruit. If any of those? Okay. Potato fruit, sounds good. We could do a little more veggies. Okay, work with that, please. Okay. You get abandoned, and that means you'll clear cut all that. Perfect. Okay, we now have how much lumber? 4.8k at a maximum of 5, not including other subsidiary storages. Rotary kiln gas. Speaking of stuff. Hello? There we go. Jeez. How much coal are we burning through a month? High peak of 70, low peak of 8. Okay. Alright. What else uses coal that I can replace with something else? All of our smelting requires coal. Yep, can't really change that. Rubber. Which I think I have done. It's using diesel and naphtha or whatever. Yeah, naphtha and sulfur. Okay. More smelting stuff. If I had a stronger wood income, I would honestly consider doing coal makers. I legit would, yeah. Okay. I don't see anything else super duper prevalent that I could do instead. And I really wish I had more dirt in this business, but I don't. That's okay. Yeah, I'm still not really doing anything. That'll do it. So we're not doing any more wheat? Oh, God, I don't need any more... Oh, God. Uh... Um... Another potato? Sure. There we go. Or way more saplings, I guess. Yeah, what's our big move? What's our big play right now? I'm not entirely sure. Are we full? We're not full. There we go. Except assigned only was selected. Now, how far until I can seal off the coal? We got a ways to go, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna just dive right in here and peel all this out. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Nice supply of wood, you say. Man. If only I would stop winning for a minute. I'll do 1,300, sure. I've got a lot already. Yeah, I can't really contract for anything dumpable. You know, it'd be really funny in a devastating way. Yeah, in an absolutely devastating way is if I started trading for, like, copper or iron, the ores, and then just shoveling it into the ocean to get more buildable space. God, that'd be heathenistic in the highest order for sure. I'm gonna wait until these loans do what they gots to do. I could just start building a crap ton of storage and getting a bunch of this sand kicked off. Oh, that's copper. That's limestone. What I do want to do is I want to upgrade our research. I think I changed my mind about the whole thing. Okay, you get upped. Because before, when I had this conversation, I just didn't have the Unity to fart around with. Now I've got all the Unity. I literally can't spend it anymore in the way I want. That's maxed. I don't need to reduce my maintenance. I don't really need to do anything. Here, just boom. Less there. Another 10% reduction. Easy. 24, 24, 12, 12. That looks like this. Does anyone have to get back here? No. Okay, perfect. This is the greatest spot for this to happen. Why not? Okay. Flats. Okay, there's that. Let's talk about some storage. What do you need? Gears and electronics. I mean, electronics are right here. And that's what this is feeding anyway. It's also feeding maintenance, so it's not entirely true that that's all that's going on. I don't really... Yeah, I kind of mutts this up a little bit, I guess. I was also kind of really stressing just trying to get it online, to be fair. You can stop for a second, thanks. Let this get cleared out. Okay. So the one thing I'm going to bring back over here is electronics, which will just make that easier on me overall. It's one less thing I gotta ship, right? Oh, well... Fudge. Fudge. I don't know what that means, but maybe I'm saying the word fudge silly. Let's go with that. Let's say I'm saying the word fudge. Does that work? That works for me. Sure as shoot, my guy. Sure as shoot. How about that? How about that? Easy cake. Okay. Good stuff. There is that. Okay. So there's one piece of the puzzle complete. The mech parts here can easily also get fed back over. Oh, yeah, I'd say pretty dang easily. That's gonna block a bunch of stuff. Or I feed it under... Acid background. I'll be honest. I've done builds like this a lot, and I've never really found one that's given me the good feels. Not too often, I don't think. It's usually like a plan that just kind of works. It falls into place and it just works, and then I'm done touching it. That's kind of how that flows. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. So, build. So there's the first phase. The second phase probably looks something like this. For simplicity's sake, right? Let's do that. Flat conveyor. Go up by one. F. There we go, thank you. That looks like that. Go all the way. There we go, thank you. And that looks like that. Cheers. Okay. I think that works for me. So you need paper and glass. Honestly, I was hauling those in manually anyway. Give me... Oh, this doesn't need to be that big. Give me... 80 is fine. And you don't need to be that big either. Glass. I don't need to be notified. Thanks. And same to you, mate. Don't need to be notified. I don't know where I copied that from, but I copied it from somewhere. Okay, that looks like that. Now, you've got what you need. You're going to get what you need. Awesome. I can start chopping this down. Now, the only other thing that's missing in this puzzle is recycling. This produces quite a bit of recycling, so I don't know how I'm going to handle that with any amount of sheer elegance. But for now, this will work. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have a thing to do a thing. Congratulations, you figured it out. Can you make it back there? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess a resounding zilch. Okay, I hate it, but it's fine. I don't have to love it. I just want more research. Okay. And then... this is going to turn into a compression thing. For sure. For sure and for sure. Na 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 na. Compactor, right? Compressor, compactor. I don't care what it's called. Recyclables pressed. That's what it's called. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. A little too fast. A little too fast for my own good. That's what I don't want. There we go. Okay. Oh, right. Because it's a flat at that point. G'dur. Okay, that looks like that. This can just stop receiving. Then it'll just finish out. You quest all the things. You get back to work. Iron has no mining designations. Coal has no mining designations. Okay, let's tidy this up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Thank you, but not what I wanted. Most of the trees have been removed. Awesome. We got a little longer to go, so let's just do this for now. Yep, cool. Thanks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we do all our trade? Still got a loan? No loan. 85 we're at right now. Yeesh, I'm not doing that. Okay, we are not making... We are. Oh, I guess I forgot how expensive those things were. Okay. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Let this run all the way out, and then pause that shiz. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Thanks. Cool. We making this stuff? We've already made the stuff. Awesome. Recycling edict level 1. Awesome. You're done. You're done. You're done. And you're done. Cool. That actually frees up a lot of space for me to do maintenance at a later time, if I so chose. Now, one of the things I'm going to do right now, I'm going to tuck this in a little further. I didn't really like where this was. Oh, it's got to go up one more. Brisket, man. Brisket. How about right there? And then this can look like this. Maybe it can't. Oh, cool. Okay. Neat. And there's that. Cool. No harm, no foul. Easy move. Got it off the main thoroughfare. No problem, no problem, right? Speaking of no problem, let's do a bit of this. You know, make it look like somebody owns the friggin' place. What is it, 6 wide? Yeah, 6 wide. What if I did this instead? And then we did this instead. I think that looks better. Yeah. Let's get that going on. This might actually be a short session. I am getting a little on the tuckered side. You can do that. Someone come take parts from this thing and build unto me another lab. Okay, stop doing things. Low supply of recyclables. Fantastic. Thanks. There we go. There we are. None of that. Oh, because I copied it from the other thing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why that was what was doing. Okay, we doubled our science. What else can I cut or do or whatever? Oh, we got a new thing. Oh, recycling efficiency. Right. This can probably get shifted down by one for a while, because I built a new lab, right? Okay, we are really chugging through this science now, which is good. I still have quite a bit left. Got recycling edict. Mixer 2. Plastic. Yeah, about a dozen more techs, I'd say. You are out. What happened? Oh, right. God, I shut you off ages ago to clear out some of that cement mix and stuff. How are you out of... How? What? You are accepting. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do about this. Merp. What else? I guess graphite, sure. And then cement mix? Did I work through all that? I did. Just quick remove it. I don't care. Oh, cool. It pops there. Neat. Well, it got taken away anyway, so that's cool. None, thanks. Yeah, I still have some iron on hand, though I don't need it. But I still has it, though I don't need it. Everything running real sweet, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Low supply of sand. Let's get on that. No more limestone, thank you kindly. A little more sand, thank you kindly. I might actually start using some of this stuff for deep storage. Settlement recycling, nice. I can't do anything with it because we're not providing products to the colony. We're providing food, but not product. I'm actually pretty critical on potatoes and veg. So what would I deep store? Well, the idea was to deep store a bunch of sand, right? Get this all up and then stashed. But that seems to be a little more problematic than I would have liked, so I'm not going to bother with that. Deep stashing... what am I thinking? Deep stashing scrap doesn't really matter, because I still just motor through it like crazy. Which is good. I'm glad we're using it. Actually, I would love to see how much scrap we've attained so far. For such a tiny island nation, iron scrap. Lifetime. Oh, 34,000 stuffs. That's awesome. I like it, yeah. Yeah, making a bigger storage of that wouldn't really matter. Oh, maybe sulfur. You know what? Legitimately, maybe sulfur would be a good thing to deep store. Maybe graphite as well? Not ultimately sure. Realistically, I'd probably do it something like this. And then if I need more, just build more like that. So I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this would be pretty reasonable. Start making graphite. Oh, I don't have CO2 scrubbing anyway. Oh, but I could store the CO2. So CO2, sulfur. What else do I have like an annoying amount of? I should go to bed. What amount of annoying do I store to have to keep to do to see? Words, baby. Sand has no available designations. Oh no! Sand. I do want to mine as much of that as I possibly can, though. Copper is kind of high on the hog right now, right? Awesome. We're going to do a little bit of work with that. So there's some limestone to be had, but there's still quite a bit of actual dirt. So what I want is this. Just get in there. Just root around in there, get it done. So you need to dump out your bucket first. You defo need a third truck. And you can get worked. Man, this is working out just too well. I don't know what else to do right now. Generally, my actions are determined by demand, right? Determined by need. But right now, it's just floating. Just floating, baby. Recycling edict level 2, awesome. Yeah, we're gonna motor through the rest of this tech line. Coal has no available designations. Okay. Did we get any farther? We did actually. Awesome. Okay. Let's talk about this real smart, right? So here's what I want. This is gonna be a little annoying. Let's break this out. Let's open this up. Right about here, 3 squares in, you're going to be dirt. You're going to be sulfur. And the other one I had was not limestone, it was quartz, which I don't care about right now. And this is limestone? Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is let's build these out. Do I have the materials for it? I do. Hot dang. Okay. Please get that built. I'm going to start designating this out. So where is the end of the coal? Nope. Nope. Get out. Where's the end of the coal? It's right here. Neat. So what I want, and this is probably going to cost a little bit of coin, but that's okay. I need retaining wall. Just the logs are fine. Thanks. Okay. Good stuff so far. I don't think I'm going to do this all the way across. There's a tree here. Please. Thank you. Okay. You can return to the fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This. Something is in the way. Something is in the way. Gosh dang it. Get these god darn trees out of the way. Oh, you're assigned, right? So you're working in the designation first. Unassigned, do the thing, reassign, good stuff. Okay, thank you kindly. Fun times. Okay, so what does all this cost in terms of iron? I actually have the iron. 1,200 concrete slabs? Jeez. Jeez, oh man. Okay, yep. Let's get to it. And now, mining designation. I want to get all of it, and I don't want to fart around about this. Roundabout. Fart a roundabout. I don't want to fart a roundabout. Let's go down to 10. Which I think it's much deeper still, though. No, what? No, don't go up. You were doing fine, my guy. Let's go down to 15. Something like that. And then, let's flatten a bit. Let's see where that takes us. So this is going to be a long time. We're not going to get more coal. So I got to be a little careful about how we plan this. But for now, let's see if we can get a bit of a stab here. You also get 2 more. Something like that. Yeah, this is going to have to just beef its way through pretty quick. So, did we build the things? We did. Dirt. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Okay, so how do I have this set up here? You request everything all the time, and then you have export routes. So I'm gonna copy you. I'm gonna paste you right there for now, because you're dirt. Okay. So those are the export routes, these are the import routes, all the dirt, Unity build things. Okay. You don't have that. Okay, cool. So now that goes away. And that goes away. Because we have quartz storage. Quartz storage. Awesome. Cool. Great. This is limestone, which I'm just going to Unity away. Yep, that's all that's going to happen about that. You can just disappear? Thanks. No, this one's supposed to be sulfur. Oh, man. Quick remove. Sulfur. Erp. Thanks. Okay, cool. This gets removed. This has a new thingamadoo. It's that guy. Alright. Cool. Finally making some room here. What I'm gonna do is that. Speaking of which, loan's done. Oh, I haven't activated it. That's better. 85? Yeah, we're getting there. Holy cow, that filled up fast. Okay. You're bound to that. That's going to be a big change. What are you governing? Friggin' not much. Okay. So, we're going to do... something like that. Okay. Dumping designation. Flat on a 2. Nope, what happened? No, flat... Mate, flat on a 2. There we go. Now we're doing it. Okay. Good stuff. So now... this happens. Actually, a little low on vehicles, believe it or not. Oh, the thing I wanted to test. Can you make it back there? You can. Perfect. Okay. Neat. Neat. Coal. No available place to dump product. There's a lot going on. Actually getting kind of low on coal already. Stone is a problem. Do I not have regular dumping? I do. I'm not sure what the issue is. We can dump stone. Yeah, okay. You can remove. Is it maybe I got too many dudes working on dirt? I have too many dudes working on dirt. I actually wouldn't mind to buy... oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4 more vehicles. I wouldn't mind to get to 45. I think that'd be fine. Yep, we got the workers. We're good. We're good. Little overcrowding. That's what's going on right now. A little overcrowding. Hey, mixer level 2. Nice. Recycling edict. Nice. Yep, low supply of coal, yep. How close until we hit? It's gonna be a while, actually. I need to change positions right now. And actually, this doesn't do anything. That's a farce. That doesn't do a dang thing. This is coal. You come over here and knock out a little more... Just a little more of the main stuff. Iron. Yeah. Thanks. High supply of wood again. Okay, that should help. This does come in quite a bit, so I want to make sure I'm not going to knock over all my forest and then have to redo all that ding-dang thing. It just seems like a gigantic pain in the rumpus, so I don't want to deal with it. And we'll do another dirt purge. Okay, that's looking much more coal-friendly, yeah. Yep, I know my dudes are running from one side of the base to the other. I get it. I get it, but this is all a big help. Thank God for these faster speeds, man. Again, I'm not complaining, but there was just so much time I felt like I was just terraforming and stuff. Okay, did we work through a bunch of it? Let's work through a little more of it. I am going to get more dirt, for sure. So I'd like to just get as beelined on it as possible. And now you come right back here. Thanks. Yeah. Ka-ching. Okay, just pull it all the way down to nothing. Cool. Done. That was worth it. Thank you very much. This gave me a boatload more trees. Cool. Oh. That was something. I don't want to see that one. Thank you. Low supply of limestone. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. There we go. No place to dump. It's just got to work through it. Yeah, I'd love a better ore sorter, but for now, these are fine. Cool. So that'll keep most of this intact. What is this? That's limestone. You can have that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Hey, plastic. Nice. Isn't this still on maximum get it out of here? It's on maximum get it out of here. We are very full on fertilizer. How's our food, though? Jeez, I almost don't want to do fertilizer if I'm going to be really honest about it. We are very full of corn. That's a neat sentence to throw at somebody, isn't it? A place to dump. Oh my god, I know what's happening. Mate, you can. Come over here. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Accept assigned only, right? That bites me in the butt so often. Okay, well that was probably a huge waste of energy. Picking crap up and putting it back down on the floor. On the same floor, even. Okay. This can get out of here. I don't need a ton of salt. Salt is used for glass. It's intermittent at best, really. Okay. First things first. You get out. Thanks. Okay. You get copied. You go there. You can take... don't accept assigned only. Do all that. Thanks. Okay, I am actually out of Unity. We're going to turn this down by 1. So I can keep my research nice and high. Okay. Did you finish everything you wanted with your dreams? You super didn't. Okay, cool. Good to know. Blurp. Okay, start with that. Fuel station is out of fuel. What? We're out of diesel? Kind of? 49. Don't take. 60-20. Oh, we're not even, yeah, I need a third guy. I mean, it makes sense that we're getting this notification now. I've spent I spent a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of oil exploring. So this all makes sense. All right, you can't Unity that thing. I need you to tell me when you're empty. You're working. You're waiting on product. There we go. Okay, that's better. What was I... Oh, right. I was doing something like this. It might have been all that was designated. We got some more. We got a bit more here. I don't want any dirt dumped into the ocean. I mean, there's a little bit on this trim here, but that's fine. Yeah, a little more to go. Yep, a little more to go. Okay, back it off. That's fine, thank you. How are we out of coal, or out of oil? Okay, it is happening. Okay, we just gotta get some depots fueled up and we'll be fine. To be fair, it's a lot of vehicles I've ordered around in very short time. What is this? Iron. Again? Really? I mean, speed 10, right? Speed 10 for sure. Oh, actually speed 12 for sure. I should back that off a bit. Back over here again. If you could do one more hit, that'd be great. Cool. Next. Nope. I'd call that a pretty substantial ad. Yeah, beautiful. We'll do a little more cleanup there in a second. I want my coal numbers to come back. Oh, please come back. Fermentation, hot dang. Yeah. Hospital was next. Let's get... Not thermal storage. I don't need snacks? Maybe snacks? Maybe this is the day we do snacks? And then silicon electronics. Let's queue that up. That looks good. Okay, diesel's coming back, no problem. Okay, and we've got coal for days. Y'all come back. Cool. Now, I could leave this at this very low level. That wouldn't really be a bad thing. I like everything at +2. If I'm going to be weird, I like it at +2. You can get pause, thanks. Yeah, just keep trimming, trimming, trimming. High supply of fertilizer. Oh, right. I was actually feeling a little hesitant about turning fertilizer back on because I don't need it at all. I don't really know what to do with food right now. We're full on potatoes, we're full on corn, we're full on bread. I have so much bread. I could loose out some potatoes for, I guess, vegetables? We already have 3 vegetables doing its thing. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna chill for a little bit here. Limestone has no mineable mines. That's okay. Actually... Nope. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, we should probably work into iron a bit more. Oh, that's right. I was using them to do some terraforming for me. That's right. And same thing with copper. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, that's all coming back up to snuff. We're good. Momentary lapse of literally not enough throughput. Oop, okay. This is a problem. This is a problem right now. I don't know what you have control over. That's where the ramp is, unfortunately. Okay. Trim. Trim. This is gonna look like this. And then that. Okay, so where are you? You're there. Okay, let's burp. And trim that a little bit so there's no confusion. While we're here as well, this happens immediately. Okay, now, a little bit of this. Not too much. How about that? Okay. A little more maybe? A little more? I guess nah. Not for now. I want a little more, stone laid first. But that'll all warp itself into the bin. Yep, we got plenty of regular dumping going on. This gets removed. Okay. Oof, good. Solid progress. Solid progress. You can pop back on. Oop, sorry, that was me. Cool. Don't need any of that no more. Okay. I have a lot of T2 construction parts. Holy gibbers. And we are just sailing through research. Holy gibbers. No place to dump. I understand that. I get that feeling. No place to dump, yeah. What I am going to do is knock this piece out. There we go. Don't need a lot. This is a really large storage. But yeah, if I can get another, I don't know, 20 trees up in here, I'd be cool with that. So I haven't been getting nearly as many notices for too many trees. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to be, like, on the way down. Okay, our consumption is minimal, yeah. Again, I don't have a ton of room to go super crazy ham on infrastructure, so I don't. And because I don't go super crazy ham, I don't need as many construction parts. Okay, thanks, lads. Oh, wow, almost perfect. Look at that. Okay, designation. There you go. Cool. Okay. You need to tell me... Not empty. If you're over 75%. Yeah, I don't know what to do about fertilizer. I don't need it. Yeah, it says store fertilizer 0. So we'll just keep working through what we got. Okay. There's coal. Which... Oh, man, it's another, like, 5 layers deep. Huh, okay. Not the end of the world. It's a ways to go, but not the end of the world. I'm still dumping that out. Okay. I'd love some Mega Machines, but I'm not ready for that. Not really, anyway. Okay, we purged out all the sulfur. Ammonia. Oh gosh, we got some ammonia. Can you pop those both up? Thanks. Okay, that's being treated. That's all fine. Okay, we are getting some coal, so that's good. We're able to maintain our path to production. We just don't have... Well, no, it's good. It's good. There's nothing really to comment on or do. Things are good. This is still flatlining all this, which is awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, super good stuff. Can we get a chop on that, please? Now, do you have to go all the way around? Ah, that's whack. High supply of dirt. Uh-oh. Rutrow. Yeah, kind of rutrow. How far does the coal go out? Pretty far, and I don't want to dump dirt, so here's how this works. I know it's kind of a hokey way to do a thing, but I really don't want to waste any dirt. Coal has no available designations. I doubt that highly. Oh yeah, just keep going. Work itself out a little bit. I want to do a big dirt purge before we call this a session. I'm very tired. I do want to go to bed, but I do want to see if we can get this filled in, if possible, and then just boof a bunch of dirt. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something like this. And it's going to say it won't work, but I'm going to dump all the dirt up to there anyway. So it'll work just fine. What'd I get? Snacks production? I spaced out. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Motorin. Oh, you know what I could do to cut down on some of the food? Veggies are tops. Okay. Yeah, some of this. Potato? How's potatoes full? Okay. There. That would help a little bit. Okay, that built a nice little ramp there, which is perfect. Because, yeah, the moment I can, all this becomes dirt. My supply of wood. Okay. That I can handle. Also... Thanks. Nice supply of dirt. Okay, I'm not building more storages. Nope, not happening. So this can look like that. I mean, I will build more storage if I have to build more storage. Let's see if I can get ahead of this a little bit. Doubt it, but we'll try. We'll see. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I guess the ultimate plan for this whole thing would be to move the farm, the tree farm, over to the right more, if I could, and then put the regular farms for foodstuffs closer, but we'll see. There's a long path to self-sufficiency I'm working on, and I don't know how successful I'm going to be until it's done, kind of a thing, right? Okay, that tapped all that. Excellent. Oh, almost. No, it has a high supply of dirt again. Okay, come back over here. You can get back on copper. Man, oh geez, oh man. Alright, I'll build 2 more and then I'm done building these things. Like, legit for real. I keep saying that and this just keeps happening anyway. Now the problem is if I need sulfur, I can't really get to it. Oh, that sucks. This is where all my money's going. Freaking heck, man. What happened? What are you doing? Don't do that. Yep. Low supply of sand, eh? And limestone, it seems. There's your limestone. There's your sand. Cool. Easy fix. I was hoping we'd hit a lot more stone. We are hitting so much dirt, it's kind of crazy. So just to do a thing here. Just a little thing here. This is dirt we're going to excavate later, yes. But for some sanity's sake, just get rid of some of this stuff, man. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of this laid out before I call this a day. Yep, keep going. Oh, we're so close. Come on. What happened? No, why are you dumping? Oh, no. Ah, butts. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I guess I got greedy. I thought it was well within the thing, but it wasn't. That's fine. I am digging all this up later anyway. Right now, I'm just storing it on the floor. That's quite literally what I'm doing. That seems like a waste. Don't do that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Neat. You can't do that because there's already a thing in the way. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. How much did that actually work out? Oh, not as much as I would have hoped. That's how much it worked out. Bull has no available mining designations. Okay, well, agree to disagree. I mean, you're not wrong. You're right. Let's go down to 20. And I'm going to call this an episode right here. I am absolutely bushed. Those guys move out. You're done. You're done. Okay, we've made some pretty incredible progress, I think. We moved the forestry stuff. We got our food handled. We doubled up on research. A bunch of terraforming has been done. Yeah, I don't know what to call this episode. What do we call this one? We took a picture of the ship last time. Steel and everything's been in place for a very, very long time. The storage situation. Let's call it that. Why not? That's a good shot right there. Boom. Done. Okay, that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining, and I hope to catch y'all next time.